Good morning, baby boomers. I'm John France. I'm the author of the For the Love of Boomers book, and I'm the founder of this YouTube channel. Welcome. I want you to love your experiences here on this channel. I want you to come back time and time again whenever you feel the need for some positive moments. So let me share briefly why I created this book and the channel, which is totally dedicated to joyful boomer reinvention. And also what you're going to find here. Why did I write the book and have the podcasts? Well, the book came first, of course. The podcast came next because it became obvious to me that to bring the lessons from the book to life, we need real boomers. Real boomer positive role models to hear from. And I'm blessed in so many ways to happen to know many of them. And they're just crazy enough to let me interview them when I ask, which is great. Why did I write the book? Well, it's pretty simple. Because I'm a baby boomer. And boomers are my people. And I grew up with extraordinarily empathetic parents, the kind who always observed everyone in the room and quietly noticed how everyone was feeling. Well, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. So I have those same instincts. And after working for 50 years with boomers in business and a lifetime alongside family and friends, I began to notice something. I noticed that some boomers in their 60s and 70s appeared to be bulletproof, in perfect shape all the time. But others were starting to face some health challenges or life challenges that caused a loss of energy or a shift in their confidence, and it impacted their mojo, their joie de vivre, their joy of living. And I wanted to help. My mother used to say two things about aging. She said, getting old ain't for sissies, which of course it isn't. But more importantly, she said, getting old alone isn't the answer. And that I wrote the For the Love of Boomers book to help us live our best lives right now and in the years ahead. The book invites reflection. I shared my stories not because they're perfectly written, but because they're human. And almost everyone who has read the book has said to me the same thing. While I was reading your story, I was remembering mine. And that's the point. Our experiences, the good and the painful, are not accidents. They are the curriculum of our lives. They shaped us. They strengthened us. They prepared us, and they're preparing us now. My mother's second message was matters just as much. She said, getting old alone isn't the answer. If we want a great boomer journey, we need to do it together, holding hands, learning from each other, adapting together, building community. And yes, reinventing our dreams. We cannot live on yesterday's dreams alone. We must reimagine them for today. And that's why there's a chapter in the book called We Are Dreams Walking, where I introduce a simple dream management process for joyful reinvention. And because reinvention should not feel like loss, it should feel like possibility. And that's what the book's all about. So why do we have a channel? The channel is about boldly launching a national For the Love of Boomer movement among boomers. This channel is built around conversations with what I will call positive master adapters. Boomers who are stepping into this stage of life with courage and optimism. I don't see this time in our lives as a season of decline. Nope. It's a season of strategic reinvention. It's an era of joyful reinvention where experience becomes leverage, wisdom becomes influence, and reinvention becomes intentional. We're not winding down. We're rewriting the script. On this channel, you'll meet boomers who are mentoring younger generations, reclaiming lost, deferred passions, launching second and third careers, leading with optimism in a rapidly changing world. When you watch them, you can't help but feel inspired. You'll find also topical conversations about issues that matter to boomers. There's going to be music, book readings, videos, pictures, and reflections. But most of all, there's going to be community. Because this isn't just a channel. It's a reminder. We're not done. We're not alone. And we're still becoming. So welcome to the For Love of Boomers YouTube channel. Let's do this together. Please subscribe to our For the Love of Boomers channel on YouTube. And if you do that, you'll automatically know when new shows are out and available. And there's going to be lots of them. So as always, I always end with asking you to remember that it's your heart that always takes you places. And I hope you enjoy this channel. I made it for you. Bye-bye.